get to the fun stuff now. All right, so we're A skips. Can you show me an A skip? Positionally, there's nothing to change. I need you to hit the ground more. When your knee is up, think about the ground has a nail, your leg is the hammer. I need you to punch it in there. One big swing. Okay, so my first cue when I coach sprinting is hit the ground. I think about, I triple jumped in college, and they used to have this analogy of a rock skipping across water. The rock is always slowing down from the first skip to the last. What keeps the rock going is the entry speed and the trajectory, the angle. Same thing with running. Your job is to get from point A to point B. So we know the trajectory has to have some type of horizontal momentum. But to keep you skimming across the water, you need to minimize the ground contact time. And that's where you hitting the ground comes from. All right, so give me A skips again now with a little bit more confidence. Okay, I like that. All right, so we do a drill called A run. Why do I call it a high knee? Why do I call it an A run? Coming back to the very first thing I taught you. Yo, a high knee doesn't do that. Literally, the drill says do this. I want you to do this. Okay, so give me a high knee, but put your foot down. What are we saying, chat?
32, by the way.
Bring it back for me. If I said, you know what a 3-point stance is, right? Okay. All right, can you give me a 3-point stance accelerator to this first gun? I want you to stay low. Magic begins, chat. I want to just give you the rules, and every rep won't be perfect, but if every rep could be consistent and we know what we're looking for, everything else gets affected. Creates a good shape, inset, hips are nice and high, head is in good position. It's not bad. Not bad, but we're gonna improve it. I wanna get a baseline. We're gonna do a start. You're gonna run from this line through the first yellow triangle. So when it gives you set, you go to set. When it's go, you react. Okay?
So when I'm down, I press it.
Okay, when you're all settled, then press the button and then refocus, all right? No, you're good. Alright, so we got 446. Fastest person I've ever tested with a reaction was like 409. He's in college. He ran 10.3 in high school. Most of the guys that I have that run 10.9 are 4.3. I need to at least get you to 4.3 today to let you know that you have enough of a start to get you to 10. The other side of the coin though, it might not be your start that's the issue. If I said at the end of the summer you run 11.2, like in 2 weeks at our home meet, you ran 11.2, would you take that?
I would take it.
Yeah, I know you want more. I know what your goal is. There's two sides to this, which is why I set up the 60 as well, because 4.46 isn't a horrible time. You know, we have there's a 400 hurdler we have. He runs like he was a sophomore, he ran 47 in the 4. Like, he's quick. He ran 4.5. So you're at least faster than that guy. Now he's an athlete. You're an athlete, so I can tell the start isn't horrible, but there's more to the story than the start. Okay, but I do want to. I'm definitely going to improve your start. I got like 4 or 5 things I want to work on now. The other side to the coin, though, is power has speed in the equation, and I'm not seeing much turnover. I see a lot of like power output, but I don't see much like Give me a drill here. You're gonna go to lane 6. This is an eye test. I like the eye test. You do one more, and we'll come back to the blocks. Don't look at the time. How does it feel? Is it fast or slow?
Faster, maybe?
No quite. So it's 4.49. First one was 4.46. I could tell it wasn't as quick. I'm looking at the intensity of the upper body. When you had your first rep on the 2-point stance, when we did the drill, to turn your feet over, you went here more.
Yeah.
The second rep where you started, your arms were open and they weren't as aggressive. That's why your cadence on the lower body was like kind of like slower. I could see that it was you were trying to fix it during the rep. On that block start, and it's natural. I'm asking you to do something you've not really thought of doing, right? Although I think there was an emphasis to try and get your feet down, but it didn't quite. Maintain top speed. And both of those goals require everything out of you. Go, come on. 4.46 again. I'd rather use the rest of this workout or our time together to just work on drills and other things that don't overdo the upper body. What would be helpful for you and for me is if we did some overspeed. Overspeed is what we use the machine for. It's assisted running. The machine's pulling you towards it. You're running faster than you normally would. Fall forward. I'm going to this. I want you to be underneath the hip. When your foot is moving toward the ground, I want you to think about moving it down and back. Okay. Your hips have a speed they're moving. Your foot has a speed it's moving. To accelerate, your foot needs to be moving faster underneath your hip than the opposite.
Okay. So, like.
Good question. I want you to march this first one. Ready? There we go. Good. Go. All right, relax. The rest of the acceleration can be developed. When the head goes up, the stance is spine up, and verticalizes the chin angle. You're going to go up. Your job is to keep this thing moving underneath you as fast as possible. We ran 4.46 without any assistance. We just ran 4.47 with some assistance. Which tells me if we're gonna run, we gotta run. All right, so let's try again. Give me a 38. regular start. So you push, get low, drive as much as you can, and let it all unfold. Miles per hour is the big number. That's your top speed. At one point in time during that 30-meter run, you were running at 10.1 miles meters per second. Not a great number to extract data from. The bigger number for me, the machine is moving at 14 meters a second. That's faster than the world record could ever be. So you could never outrun the machine essentially. But when it's slack like that, you would start to trip because you'd be running faster than the settings. Those sets are 2 meters per second. Okay, so now knowing that, we got our 30. I'm good to move back now. I'm not even gonna waste any time. Let's do a 60s. All right. If we can get 3 quality ones, I'm be happy. My goal time for you, this first rep, let's go 7.3. All right. $677. That's good. We wanted to go 7.3, which I knew we were gonna go faster than that. How did that feel?
Felt good.
You got 2 more reps in you?
I at least got one more.
At least one.
I can definitely do one.
So how has your career been going?
It's been going pretty good. We were supposed to get 8th at States and ended up getting 3rd. I think he's doing a great job. I mean, most coaches, they give basic advice saying, oh, just stay low or this, that. But they don't really tell you how to do it. He tells you how to do it and the correct way to do it.
All right, so it seems like you're having a good time with Coach Show.
Oh yeah, it's a great time. It's a great day too.
Nice little incentive. Was there a big difference between 77 and the 64? What was it? What's the difference?
I use my hands more, just push through some of the thing.
So those arms are gonna be a big contributing factor to your success, right? Just getting you to open up and be aggressive there. You got a great resource. Are you at the stage where dad doesn't know what he's talking about?
I don't know what I'm talking about. Not really. He knows some stuff because he's a chiropractor.
Get healthy, bro. Get healthy. You're not as disheveled as 11.6 says that you are. And you can run. Upright running, you can tell you have something there. You wouldn't run that fast if you didn't. All right. Cool, bro. Good stuff.
Can I get a picture of you guys?
For sure.